You know, sometimes I hear people say that they found God, they found Christ. But the truth is, I believe that God finds us. I was raised in the inner city of Detroit. It was kind of a poor family. Some of the poor people used to laugh at us. My dad was a good man. He was a brave soldier from World War II. But when he came home from war, he never came home from war. And used to drink to kind of numb some of the memories of the war. And during the nights, he'd jump up and yell, scream, saying, shoot him, and thinking about the events of the war. I pretty much was just living as a kid on the street, not really having any real direction or real purpose. But one day in January of 1967, my dad looked at me and he said, "Steve, do you love me?" I didn't answer him because he'd been on a 2-week binge. That night I went to bed early. I normally don't go to bed early, but I went to bed early and I woke up about 10 minutes to 12 and I saw the last scene of my father's life. And my dad had taken a .38 service revolver out of his pocket, put it to his head and pulled the trigger. He was a good man that I loved and respected. Even though he was a heavy drinker, he was still my dad. And I said, you know, I don't want to end up like this. There's going to be another way to live. But my brother had come to faith prior to my dad's passing, and he challenged me to come to church. I didn't want to go to church. I figured it'd mess up my lifestyle, but I went. I was there with all those good people, and I felt so out of place because these good people they don't know any problems. They've never had any problems. But then I heard that Jesus loved me. I heard that Jesus could give me a reason to live. I didn't have a reason. And I said, God, I don't know if you're real or not, but if you are, I want to know you. And right then, this boy that wouldn't even cry at his own dad's funeral began to sob and sob and sob and sob. It seemed like I wept out all the pain and all the loss and all the heartache. Went into ministry, and I've had the privilege to preach the gospel literally all over the world. Jesus knows how to transform our lives and give us a reason to live, a reason to have purpose, fulfillment, meaning, and all that takes place when you come to know Christ in a personal way.